Okay, moving on to the laws of multiplication. Here, for rational number, laws of multiplication and division yet to know. So, laws of multiplication will move it to. I have said, whichever law is satisfying addition, all the laws will be satisfying multiplication as well, because multiplication is basically the repeated addition, isn't it? That is why it will satisfy. But one law is extra, that is distributive law. Could you understand me? And then that will learn. So what are the laws of that? First is commutative law. See, commutative law of multiplication, a by b is one rational number and c by d is another rational number. So a by b, product of a by b with c by d, by c means a by b multiplied c by d will be always equal to c by d multiplied a by b. That will see. I will take an example. 2 by 5 into 2 by 5 is a by b here, and 1 by 3 is b by c by d here. That you find out the product. So 2 into 2 by 15 it will become, you just change the order. Multiplicand goes to multiplier, multiplier comes to multiplicand goes to multiplier, and multiplier comes to multiplicand. That way you do it 1 by 3 into 2 by 5. If you do it, then also 2 into 2 by 15. So this side also 15 and this side also 15. So these two are definitely equal. So therefore the commutative multiplication is commutative. So commutative law for multiplication satisfies, that you can say, or multiplication is commutative. So a by b into c by d is equal to c by d into a by b. So 2 by 5 into 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3 into 2 by 5. I hope you understood the commutative law. Moving on to your associative law. Associative law means that if you take three rational number as a by b, c by d and e by a, then if you first find out the product of the second two rational number, and that you multiply with the first rational number, whatever the product will come, if you find out the multiplication of first two rational number, and that with that product if you multiply the third rational number, the product will be same. Let us see whether it satisfies or not. So what is the law is a by b into within bracket c by d into e by f should be equal to within bracket a by b into c by d multiplied e by f. I have taken an example at a by b as 2 by 5 and b by c as c by d as 1 by 3 and d by e by f is 3 by 4. 3. So let us see, these two products should be multiplied with this. First you do this. If you find out 2 by 5 into 1 by 3, it will become 2 by 15 into 1 by 3 by 4. So that will become 6 by 60. 6 by 60 means 1 by 10. 1 by 10 is the value for this side. Okay. Now let us see what will be the value comes for the other side. See, this two multiplication will be 1 by 4 because 3 will be cancelled. 1 by 4. 2 by 5 into 1 by 4 will be 1 by 10 because 2 and 4 will be cancelled. Here it will become 2. So it will not be, so 2 5s are 10. So 1 by 10. So here is also 1 by 10 and here is also 1 by 10. So both the sides are equal. Therefore, associative law satisfies for multiplication. You can write it as a by b multiplied with the product of c by d and e by a, which will be equal to product of a by b into and c by d with e by a. So multiplicative inverse is what? Do you remember additive inverse? I said to you, something you add to a rational number so that the summation will become 0. So what you are adding to the rational number? The positive rational number if it is, then negative of the same rational number you are adding it. If negative of the rational number is there, then you are adding the positive of the same rational number. Could you understand? That you are going to find it 0 for additive inverse. You are adding some rational number where the sum was becoming 0. For multiplicative inverse, you need to multiply some of the rational number with the given rational number so that the product will become 1. Okay. Multiplicating any rational number by 0 will be always 0. Multiplicating anything by 0 will be 0. Or 0 multiplied by anything is equal to 0. Could you understand? But 0 divided by any rational number will become 0, but rational number divided by 0 will not be defined. 0 cannot be the divisor. I have said several times in the class, remember. So multiplicative inverse will be A by B if you are multiplicating the reciprocal of the rational number, then that will give you the product as 1. So A by B multiplied, B by B will become 1. Take an example, A by B as 7 by 11. What will you multiply so that the product will become 1? Definitely, if you are multiplying 11 by 7, then what will happen? 11 will be cancelled and 7 will cancel. The product is 1, isn't it? So definitely the multiplicative inverse of 7 by 11 will become 11 by 7. Multiplicative inverse for minus 2 by 5 will be always minus 5 by 2. Could you understand? Same thing reciprocally. Reciprocal, you understand, if something 5 by 7 reciprocal is what? 7 by 5, isn't it? So you all know it. So distributive law of multiplication is what? Distributive law. That's a new law adding, which was not for subtraction or addition. Distributive law means, if one of the rational number is multiplied with sum of two other rational number, then if you separately multiply the first rational number with the second rational number and add to it with the again sum of first rational number and the third rational number, both the side value will become equal. That means A by B multiplied within brackets C by D plus E by A. If you distribute C by D multiply to A by B, so A by B into C by D plus A by B into E by F, you are distributing the second value. Could you understand this one? You remember distributive law. A by B multiplied within brackets C by D plus E by F is equal to A by B into C by D plus A by B into E by F. Had it been minus sign also, same thing will be. You can, if it is multiplied sign and here is minus, so A by B into C by D minus A by B into E by F will become. So that is the distributive law of multiplication. Let us take an example. 2 by 5, same rational number I have taken. 2 by 3, 1 by 3 and 3 by 4, 3 rational number. 2 by 5 multiplied with whole 1 by 3 plus 3 by 4. If you separately multiply 2 by 5 into 1 by 3 and then add with 2 by 5 into 3 by 4, then both the side value will be. This one you take the value 2 by 5, this one within the bracket value will come 13 by 12. So 2 by 5 into 13 by 12 is 13 by 30, because cutting also will be there, means smallest term. So it will become 13 by 30. And this side separately, if you add it, the 2 by 15 it will be, and then plus 3 by 10 will be, because 2 by 5 and 3 by 4 multiplication means 2 will go with 2, and so 3 by 10 it will become. So 2 by 15 plus 3 by 10, if you add it, then it will be 13 by 30. So 13 by 30 this side and 13 by 30 this side. So the distributive law, you see that that is equal to 2 by 5 into within bracket 1 by 3 plus it is plus sign. It is plus sign is equal to 2 by 5 into 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5 into 3 by 4. I hope you understood. I will take one or two sums from exercise. Two questions I have taken today. Exercise 1b, question number 1, you need to find out the product of the rational number, which is very simple. Each of you have done it in case of fraction. I have taken two sums, question number 8 and question number 8 of question number 1 and question number 12 of question number 1. See, both the sums are very simple. You need to do, what you are supposed to do the product by, sign. You'll have to find out the product of the sign also, as I said to you before. See, minus 30 by 5 by 18 and 8 by 15. You are cancelling it, means you are doing the division. So 18 will cut with by 2. Common divisor for 18 and 12. Numerator will be cancelled by of the denominator. That means actually you are doing the division by HCF of the product of numerator and denominator. But 8 will go with 2, 4 to the 8 and 9 to the 18. So 4 by 19 and 35 and 15 will be divided by 5. So 5 sevens are and 5 threes are. So 7 minus 7 into 4 numerator and minus 9 into minus 3 will be denominator. If you do it this line, then you find minus 28 by 27, because minus 28 by this minus plus 27. See children, I will tell you for multiplication, if you remove the means if you want to do the multiplication of the signs first, then that can be. You see, if all the rational numbers are means having minus sign. As many, if odd number of minus sign is there, then result will come in minus. If even number of minus is there, the result will come in plus. That you could have done it earlier also. Here 1, 2, 3 odd number minus is there, so result will come in minus only. Odd number of minus is there, so result will come in minus only. See, minus 28 by 27. You understand? That you can do it. Otherwise, you can do in this process. So I will talk to you about question number 12 of this. Minus 12 by 85 multiply minus 17. So 17 is the numerator. Denominator is what? 1 here. So minus 17 will be cancelled. 17 can divide 85. 5s are 17 ones are. So it is minus 1 actually. Minus 1. And minus 12 by minus 5. Minus 12 into minus 1. Minus 12 into minus 1 divided by 5. Minus will be 12. 12 by 5 will be the answer. This answer you are supposed to give as 2 whole 2 by 5. But as you are solving rational number chapter, P by Q format. Now, commutative law of question number 2 will do one. Question number 4 I have taken on this from this 11 by 13 and minus 26 by 55. This minus 26 by minus 55 definitely is 26 by 55, because both divisor and the dividend and the divisor both are minus. So minus divided by minus is also plus. So it will become plus. So don't worry. You are taking 11 by 13 into minus 26 by 55. 11 will go 5. So 11 ones are minus 5. Or 13 will cancel with minus 2. So minus 2 by 5 is coming. Minus 2 by 5 is equal to 2 by 5. Okay. So that is what you have done it. But this side also you do it. Minus 26 by 55 into 11 by 3. That also you do it. The 26 will go with the 13. 13 2s are minus 2. It will become minus 2. And then minus 55 and 11 will go minus 5. So if you do it now, this minus and this minus will become plus. It will become 2 by 5. 2 by 5 this side also, when you are multiplying minus 26 by minus 55 with 11 by 3, and this side also 2 by 5 when you are multiplying 11 by 30 by minus 26 by 55. So both the sides are values are same. So commutative law is satisfying for multiplication also. You will write down therefore 11 by 13 into minus 26 by 55 is equal to minus 26 by 55 into 11 by 13 proved. That you have to write down. I hope you will understand all these things if you go meticulously and do the sum up to question number 2 of 1b and all the sums, remaining sum of exercise 1a. Okay, doubt if it is there, then talk to me.